Wakey, wakey.
Welcome back to I'll Make a Stay Out of You. This is a bonus episode. Oh my goodness.
What? Bonus episode?
It's been a long time, I feel like, since we last recorded one.
Yes.
Yeah, because the last time was like when the last album was released. Don't say it.
Okay.
Because we need to head Tom off at the pass. Tom, if you're listening, this is as far as you go, sir. It's all spoilers from here on out. We're going to be talking the most recent Japanese release. We're going to talk about our plans with as far as the concert goes, because we're going in a couple days. So it's going to be fun.
So exciting. I'm really excited about going to the concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to handle it?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
it's like a lot.
it is a lot. And I'm worried about the kids because we're going to be far away from them. And,
Yeah.
you know.
At least we did a trial run.
We did a trial run.
And they fell asleep.
We were still in town.
That's what I was worried about.
So I'm not as worried about them sleeping. I'm now fully focused on being worried about them getting hurt and us being 2 hours away. So that's where
we'll
I
be
am
further
now.
away than that. It's like 3 hours.
Okay, like 2.5 hours. No, I looked it up.
Is it really only 2.5?
Yeah, I got the directions to our hotel just to
Okay.
see. It's like 2.5 hours. Yeah. So yeah, not too bad.
That's really not too bad.
Yeah, I mean that's because like the speed limits on the road we're going to be taking are very high. So who knows?
Thanks, Texas.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Anyway, Tom, I assume you're no longer listening. So let's talk about the Japanese album, which is titled Circus.
Circus!
Yay!
I really like Circus a lot.
It's so good.
They did a really good job in general of like it's a small collection of good songs, and I feel like the translations and stuff were done really well too, so it works out.
Yeah, I think they did a pretty good job, making it, doing the whole thing. It was weird. It was a weird release because, like, I feel like we're used to the Korean comebacks, and like with the Korean comeback, you get some teasers, and then like when the album drops, like or maybe like the day before or the weekend before, you get the music video for the title track. But we got the B-side like 3 weeks out.
Yeah.
And then the title track like 2 weeks out.
I know.
I kept looking, I kept checking to be like, because we pre-ordered it, whatever. But I was like, has it shipped yet? The music video's been out. It's been out. So like, what is going on? And I don't know if that's unique, but we were there for Scars. I mean, we didn't order an album, I guess, to be fair. So at that time, maybe we weren't buying every album as soon as it released, so I wouldn't have been aware that it was the same. But I was just like, is this normal? What's going on here?
I think it is supposed to be normal from like, scouring Reddit groups and stuff. Seems like it's like standard release. Like there's always like a period of time where it's just teaser photos.
Yeah.
And then usually like a B-side music video. Although, I don't think they released a B-side music video for Scars. Because we didn't get one for Call.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, Scars is enough.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And at that time, they were releasing a ton of content anyway.
Yeah.
Like we were spoiled with Stray Kids content, so it's fine. Yeah, man, Circus is really good. Not that I'm surprised. I mean, Bang Chan can do no wrong in my eyes. He's such a good producer, so he's just going to keep making amazing music. So great. Good for him. Yeah. Should we talk about the individual songs?
Sure. Do you want to go in release order or the order on the album?
We'll go in release order because that's the way we just watched or listened to the original songs. There are some translations from the Japanese or into Japanese from Maniac, which is fine.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
There's just that one part where Han talks so fast, like when it's like ping, ping,
right? Yeah.
Like, I'm just like,
it's really fast.
I don't know what he's saying.
Ridiculously fast. Yeah. Yeah. So the first track that they released was Your Eyes, which was a point of view music video.
Oh my God.
and you got to spend a whole day with all 8 of your boyfriends.
Yes.
And in various times of the day, and whether it was waking up and brushing your teeth with Hyunjin or going to sleep with Lino, like you're spending some time with all of them.
Yeah. It was it's really hard to watch that music video. Like the more that you watch it, the easier it kind of gets.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
get
like, 'cause you get
desensitized.
acclimated to seeing them so close and being like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, Felix specifically.
Yeah.
He sneaks right up on you like he's gonna kiss you. I'm really actually excited to get to this point with Tom, because I want to and we'll have to try and capture his reaction like as he's watching it, because like, Felix, what? Get away from me. Yeah, I can imagine. But although, sometimes I'm wrong about predicting what Tom wants. Blah.
Well, I feel like he's a difficult person to predict sometimes.
Is. That's true. He's
but it's still fun to try.
It is.
Yeah. I mean, so you're right. Starts off with Hyunjin and we're brushing. He loads up our toothbrush for us, which I'm like, okay, I guess that's romantic. I don't think you've ever done that for me.
don't think that's a thing that couples actually do.
That's just a thing that happens in anime.
Is it even a thing that happens in anime?
I was just going to say, I don't know if I've ever seen somebody do that. Except I'm like,
I do it for my children.
That's what I was,
yeah. So that's like it's definitely not the vibe I would have gone for, but it's not my music video.
No, it was cute and playful, and the first time I was watching it, I was like, oh, this is cute.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then next is Bangchan.
Bangchan, yeah.
Where you're producing together, which is so cute. And I would be like, that would be really cool though to like.
I did notice this time more than any other time that on the piece of paper that he has, it says "Your Eyes."
Oh,
on
really?
It. Yeah, but it's hard to see because it's kind of like blown out, like because it's white paper and they're recording it and it's just pencil or whatever. But it does say "Your Eyes" on it, so he's literally writing the song that we are listening to. Like that's
so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm not trying to say his was lame, but like his was the least we'll call it invasive.
It was
maybe?
Like the most romantic thing was like the dancing together, but he's such a goofball.
Exactly, yeah.
It was more like, I guess it could be like more intimate because it's more like dancing in your kitchen, like, if you're being silly. So that's kind of nice.
So what I was going to say is that it's less romantic, but it's actually more realistic to a relationship.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. So his goes to Sungmin. I would absolutely have coffee with Sungmin. Are you kidding?
For sure, yeah. That'd be so cute and fun, and he'd read you a little bit of his book, and it'd be great.
Coffee. I'd love it.
He'd make us coffee.
And he might smack you at the back of his book. He got it really close. But that's the danger you enter into when you're spending time with Sungmin.
But the benefit of being smacked in the face with a book is you get teleported to having breakfast with Felix.
Is that a benefit? Okay, so
I would say it's arguable.
Felix's part actually starts something that I thought was really cool watching it this time around, was that like I had noticed some early on, maybe like the second time we watched the music video, but like there's lots of these like small moments that I find more endearing and realistic than a lot of like the big moments that exist in that music video. And there's like a point like right at the beginning of Felix's when he's just washing his hands and his face is just kind of his like blank face, and to me felt more like real and endearing. Just him being him and not playing for the camera, I thought was really cool and sweet. I thought that was a really cool moment. And the one with IN is similar. Which IN is next, right?
IN is next, but we're really not going to talk about.
We can talk. We can talk about the kiss. Like so. Yeah, he makes pancakes and then.
But it's unfair.
Okay.
I want more pancakes than just one. He took like 20.
That's true. He had a giant stack of pancakes. You get one bite. And apparently you're a messy eater because he comes in to clean off your face. and then just really goes in for a kiss. And it's real. And I have seen a lot of people, what do I know, right? Mm-hmm. But a lot of folks in our Discord when it came out, we're discussing the fact that like a lot of times, like when people try and do this POV stuff and they go in for a kiss, like it looks weird, awkward, and unrealistic. Like they try to make a move that like just isn't what people do when they go in for a kiss. Mm-hmm. This was not that. This was pretty real. Yeah. And so like obviously he's been spending time practicing kissing the members. I'm assuming.
It's just like I think that some of like that realness is because like it's the way his like eyes kind of like dress down the camera. Like you can see him being like, you know, like
showing the mood.
Well, it's like you can just feel him like wash, like his eyes like wash over like your features, like going from your eyes and then to your mouth, and then he just starts moving in slowly, and then he puts his hand over the camera.
And smiles.
And smiles like, haha, this is for me only. Bye now.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's cute.
It's really cute. Yeah.
And are we going to talk about the members' reactions to this part? Because
sure. Yeah, they couldn't handle that. No. And they held Felix down and forced him to watch it because he tried to cover his eyes. Yeah. They wouldn't let him not watch it.
Oh, it's so funny. Because I think I've seen 2 reactions. There's like one, I'm not sure where to see it, but like I think they're doing like
they did a live stream for the Japan.
Live. Yeah. And then there was one where it was like a little bit more set up, and it was so funny. Felix is like kicking the air, trying to get away.
Yeah, he's trying to put his feet between his face and the screen. Yeah.
So funny.
It's really funny.
That's like my favorite part.
All right. So then it goes to Ian.
Sure,
and Ian is just playing and doing laundry and just being like his all around adorable self. But he does then take like a sheet, he puts it over the camera, and there's like a moment where he lets his smile slip and he just has his blank face, his regular face. And like that was the first one I noticed of those like teeny tiny small moments where I was just like, like Ian, like really coming forward. You know what I mean? Like he's a man now.
I know. Okay? Our baby bread's growing up.
He's not a baby bread anymore.
No, he's just bread now.
Yeah, he's been watching. I'm sure all of these idols, right? Like they're not allowed to admit if they've ever had relationships.
Right.
So 90% of the time, if they're in an interview or whatever, and they're like, oh, you know, what did you use for reference? And like the interviewer's trying to get it like, but they literally, even if they like had a girlfriend, had a breakup, whatever, they are not able to talk about it.
Right.
So they can only say like, oh, you know, I just watch a lot of dramas. And that's going to be their answer every single time. We've seen it over and over again. So it's just like, and they may be real that that's true, but like sometimes, sometimes you're Bobby from Icon and you hide the fact that you have a girlfriend who is pregnant until she's having the baby in a couple weeks and you're getting married.
Yeah, so, that's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm. So who knows? But if they are dating, more power to them. Like I'm not one of these Delulus. I don't need my Delulu pills. I might when we're at the concert. We'll see.
Yes, that's so true. What I was gonna say was, I got distracted because I couldn't see my waveforms on the monitor, and I started panicking on the inside.
Oh, well, don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it. It's fine. You can cut that out.
No, you're fine.
Okay. But you're talking about IN and their relationships, and I agree.
Okay.
No other, whatever comment I had floated away.
Next was Changbin?
Yeah.
Okay. Who let that man near a torch?
I don't know.
His like I feel like if I turned the sound off and just watched his little segment over and over again, he's like messing with the torch, like he's trying to adjust it or turn it off. I don't know. Like he's like done roasting.
I know.
And then he like twists it and nothing happens. Like he's not doing it right. And then he sets it down on the table and it's just like, let's move on. And it's still going. seems a little dangerous. He's a dangerous date. Okay. It's like I appreciate the effort that you've put into this, but give me the torch. I'll turn it off.
I mean, Lino cooks his food whenever they make yakiniku and stuff.
I know he doesn't even want to cook his own meat. Yeah. He pays for it.
He pays for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
It's like the most unrealistic one.
Right. Yeah. Because why would they choose him to cook?
Like, yeah. Yes. Because that's not Changbin. Changbin doesn't have that skill set.
I wonder why. Because, yeah, I mean, like, to stay, if we're talking about who is the cook of the group, the baker, obviously, we got, we know it's Felix, but the cook is always Lino. So, like, why didn't Lino get the spot where he's cooking? Why did he get the bedtime spot?
I wonder if it's because they wanted him at the end.
But Chung visual.
I mean, you're not right. I wonder if they wanted him at the end, but apparently when they filmed Lino's part, there was like a pillow fight aspect of it that they ended up cutting out because it didn't look romantic.
Well, if Lino's in a pillow fight, things get pretty heated pretty fast, I'd imagine.
That's true.
Lino doesn't take shit from anyone.
No.
And we've seen him swing some pillows around.
And like, he has like a sixth sense or something. He just ducks right out of the pillow's way. It's incredible.
Yeah, I don't know. But at the same token, if they tried to show Changbin going to bed, he would just be like, I'm so hungry. I'm hungry. I can't sleep because I'm hungry. So, I just don't think it would work very well. So
yeah, that's true. I was definitely like, the torch is still on.
Yeah.
Changbin, like, could you just turn it off?
The fire.
And then he like pats your head or whatever, and then it's like Han playing video games.
Right, Han playing video games. Yep.
Yeah.
And then flicking you in the head because you lose.
And then kissing you on the forehead.
Which, like, Han, come on. I would beat you. Wait, I'm not gonna lose. Okay.
What video game do you think that Han was playing?
Look. The thing is that what video game is being made now where it's a 1-versus-1 competition?
Mm-hmm.
That's not a game that exists anymore. That's like a boomer's idea of what video games are. You know what I mean?
That's true, yeah.
Like, I mean, maybe you could do 1v1 in like a fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
You do 1v1 in Smash Brothers. So maybe Smash Brothers.
But he was playing on like a PS5, right?
Yeah. Or
So,
PS4 controller.
PS4.
I think it's PS4 controller, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, JYP couldn't spring for a PS5. What the hell? But still, I mean, maybe they just couldn't get it. I mean, like literally, they're in short supply, so probably easier to find a PS4. But yeah, it wouldn't be Smash Brothers on a PS4. Street Fighter, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. But who plays
Tekken?
fighting games? No, I mean, I want to disparage whole swaths of gamers. It's just not my interest, my personal interest. I like role playing games. It's what I like to play. I'm not playing fighting games.
Do you think Han would play an RPG with you?
I hope so.
That'd be nice. Or Felix probably would. I wonder what games Felix plays, like on his Switch or whatever, to like unwind.
I don't know. I mean, I do know that when Smash came out, they were all super into Smash. They would play Smash all the time on the Switch. Felix, I don't know. He does strike me as the type that would like to get into like big epic RPGs, so that he can just like sit down and have like a cozy hour of a big story. Yeah, seems real. Seems like something that would happen, but I don't know. I
mean, he played League of Legends,
right?
So it doesn't feel like it's outside.
But League of Legends is on a computer. It's on PC,
right?
So.
Right. But
because he even said, I think he said at one point that he played it on Bangchan's PC.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Yeah. So, Your Eyes, pretty good.
Oh,
pretty good. Oh, we're gonna now. I guess we can't skip Lino.
Well, we can't skip the pickles.
Right, I forgot about the pickles. Right, he doesn't just sleep.
No,
he put some pickles on his face.
Yeah, you have a spa experience with pickles.
The true Lino experience. Pickles on your face.
I mean, okay, I'm sure they're cucumbers. maybe. But they look like they're yellowy green and not like, I don't know, I guess what I imagine cucumbers look like on your face.
Right. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
He also fell asleep with his makeup on. You know, you gotta wash your face before you go to sleep.
It's a music video. Okay. He definitely would have gotten up and washed his face.
Yeah.
He's not my aunt. I hope she never listens to this podcast. When I was a kid, she wore a lot of makeup, and they would come to visit, and they went home. After they went home, my mom came out of the guest room and held up the pillow, and it just had a big old makeup smudge that looked like a face, and it had definition of eyeshadow and just every piece of a face if it was just smeared across a pillow. So, which my mom thought was hilarious. Had to share it with me. So, yeah.
That is really funny, but I'm like, she sleeps on her face.
That's a good point. You know what? I really hadn't thought about it that way.
Or your uncle tried to suffocate her with it.
It's possible. I don't know. It didn't work.
Clearly.
But yeah, it was pretty wacky.
Oh man, that is funny.
So yeah, take off your makeup before bed unless you want to have makeup wiped all over your pillowcase.
Beauty tips from the I'll Make a Stay Out of You podcast.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, why not? I've worn makeup at least twice, so I think I'm kind of an authority on this kind of stuff.
Tangent. I am so excited about going all out with my Sailor Moon makeup for the concert. It's gonna be so awesome.
Ooh. Yeah.
It'll be all glittery.
You're gonna use all the glitter, use all the colors, everything.
All of it.
Nice. It's gonna be awesome.
It is gonna be awesome.
I'm gonna wear some clothes, probably.
Yeah. Are you gonna try to put an earring?
Yeah, I'll put it in. I'll wear an earring. Why not? Yeah. Should I wear one of your Lino earrings? Because you're gonna wear the photocard ones, right?
That'd be cute.
I don't necessarily have to worry about children ripping it out of my ear, so I'm going to be less concerned about that while wearing them. So
that'd be cute. Or you could wear one of my photocard ones. I could wear one of my photocard ones and a Lino bunny.
It's up to you, but you have a Lino photocard one, so you could just. I don't know.
I guess that's true.
I don't know.
So
you're not. I'm just saying that if you do if you only wear the photocard ones, it's not like you're not representing your bias. He's still there.
Yes. No, I know. Mm-hmm. We'll see. That's a good idea. I like this idea. That could be really fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I'll enjoy it. You know me. I don't mind. I know I'm gonna wear the shirt, but I'm a little bit I had planned originally, I'm going to wear Adidas pants. I have some Adidas pants and Maniac, it's Adidas, but maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just wear jeans. I don't know.
You'll have Adidas shoes.
Right, exactly. So I'll still match. It still counts.
Yeah,
right?
It still counts as a Stray Kids fit. I feel like I'm going to be wearing my Converses, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You'll be styling.
I'll be stayed out.
You're gonna be the you're gonna be the TikToks that I've seen where it's just a line for a Stray Kids concert, and it's just pointing it at the shoes, and everyone's wearing high top Converse. Yeah.
Okay, but the shoes are so cute, and they make me taller, which increases the chance that I'll be able to see over people.
That's true.
It did work at the MC Chris show that we were at.
It did?
It did.
Okay, good. Yeah, if you had lost that little bit of height, I think that you would have missed it. So
yeah completely.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, yeah, Lino has pickles on his face. We think that they're just a Korean variety of cucumbers.
Although probably Japanese.
That's a good point.
I guess.
No, they probably didn't film it in Japan. There's no way.
Because they didn't travel there, because we would have known, because the airport would have been swarmed by people.
And we know exactly when that happened, and it was not to film a music video. You know what I'm a little sad about? At least so far, we got no the first take this comeback. I'm just... I feel so deflated about it.
I'm so sad about that. I didn't even think about it. Maybe they'll record it on their way back because they're going back to Japan at the end of July.
Okay, well,
so maybe they'll do Fairy Tale then.
It'd be cool if they did, because I'd love it.
Fairy Tale,
but I don't know. You never know. It would be weird to do Circus or Your Eyes. Like Your Eyes is too short. Circus is too wild. So Fairy Tale is kind of the perfect song for it. But
Fairy Tale is a really good song for it because it really has that bittersweet, emotional feeling to it.
They could actually go and do Lonely Street.
But Lonely Street's not on this album.
I know, but they did mixtape when they were there for Scars.
They did 2 songs.
Right. But they still did one from Scars, so
I'd be all right with Silent Cry. Silent Cry is really good in Japanese.
Yeah, that's true, and it would work, but I don't know. We'll see. And so Lino falls asleep.
Oh, so, yeah. That's the end.
Yeah, that's the end. That's the end of that. Yeah. That one, I think the breakdown of every scene is more important. I feel less so in Circus. Circus is just kind of wild.
Yeah.
Circus is fun. Well, I think I have a note. Hold on, let me pull my notes.
Okay. I have a few notes. I really like Hans Corset.
Hans Corset. Ooh, note. Yeah. My goodness, that boy already has no waist for the corset.
Know,
Jesus.
Snatched.
My goodness. Waist. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I remember when I saw the teaser out with him in that outfit, I was like, "Oh my god, that is."
Would you believe that the first thing I have written down for Circus is in reference to my own TikTok?
What is it?
I just said that it deserves better. Okay, it's. I think it's funny. I think it's funny, and it's not that it didn't get attention. Stay seems to like it. It got attention. People like it. And as people stumble on it, they're always like, this is hilarious. This is perfect. But I just, I don't know how to get it in front of people's eyes. It's so good.
That if you can update the comment on it and just have it say, wait for it somewhere on the TikTok. That way people know that something's different at the end. Because otherwise it just kind of comes off as a clip from Circus.
I guess. I mean, my comment is already it says I have the most cursed ideas. So I have to imagine that people read that and go, what do you mean?
I guess that's true.
So I don't know. I thought that would pique people's interests. Maybe I didn't use enough hashtags. Yeah, maybe that's my problem. I don't know.
I don't understand hashtags. I mean, I understand hashtags, but I don't know which hashtags to use. And then does it become too many hashtags?
That's not a thing. Stray Chris, who I love on TikTok, she's awesome. She uses 40 hashtags on all of her videos. So there's no 0 hashtags or too many hashtags. You can't have too many. It's like 40. Voltron. The more you hook up, the better it gets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hashtron?
If you say so. Yeah. No, my TikTok deserves better. So if you're listening to this and you haven't seen it, I'm going to link my own... a link to my own TikTok, and you go watch it, and you tell me it's not good. Now, it is... Here is maybe the problem with it. Is that you have to have seen Finding Stray Kids God Edition in order to get the reference, to get the joke, and have already seen Circus. So it's possible that there's just baby stays who haven't watched it, and I've watched it twice now.
Okay.
So maybe that's my problem.
That's definitely possible, which in that case, the audience needs to go listen to the episodes of you and Tom talking about it.
That is not on me. That's on them. Okay. They need to go watch it. Okay.
They do.
And then return to my TikTok and then like it and say oh, I get it now. This is perfect. Totally. This is the best joke ever made.
I mean, but the other videos on TikTok are doing okay.
A little too well. Yeah. So I also said that the choreo is fire.
It is fire.
Yeah, it's true.
Literally in Felix's hands.
Sometimes it's actually fire, but in general, like there's lots of little things I love. I still love. There's like just a little moment, right after Lino's part, which is right after Han's part. You know the part, Han's part. That one. Changbin has like one line, but when he comes out, he does this like thing where he kind of shimmies his knees a little bit.
Yeah,
I fucking love it. Like the first time I watched it, it stood out to me more than most of the other video. I was just like, this is a great part, and I don't see people talking about it. This is like Thunderous all over again, right? There was that transition in Thunderous where it's like it goes straight from was it Felix to the sketchbook, Hyunjin's sketchbook, and no reaction channel, nobody pauses it, goes back and be like, cool, they transitioned to a sketch of Felix.
Yeah,
nobody said it. And I'm like,
but now you've said it.
Now I've said it. It's out there.
Yeah, and you're just gonna have to say it again when you talk about Thunderous with Tom.
That's true. I will. Trust me, I will. I'm gonna be like, did you notice anything cool there, Tom? Did you notice anything, Tom? Tell me you noticed it, Tom. Thomas. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a really catchy song. Every part of it is so good. It's fun. It's upbeat. It's not so super in your face, like
right. It's not super duper hype. Like it's not like
it's still a hype song.
It's still a hype song,
but it's not like it's not as much of a. It's not even themed as like, hey, like we're the noisy ones, you know. Like
it's more like Backdoor.
Yeah, like Noeasy and Go Live. Like they had a lot of tracks that were just about, you know, calling out the haters. But this album's not like that. This is much more confident and just enjoying what's happening kind of stuff. So I thought that was awesome, and I feel like it really comes through in this. Although, I mean, like I think some people did interpret the music video and the lyrics to kind of be like, we don't have any competition. Our only competition is ourselves.
Well, that's fair.
Which is fair. And true.
The other... it does make me sad, though, because, like, Lino had got burned on the set. That's when he
right, that's when he got burned. Didn't Bangchan get burned, too? Yeah, they both got burned by some fireworks or flare.
Yeah.
I think Bangchan said it was a flare, but I don't know.
I mean, there's definitely lots of fireworks and...
lots of stuff. He just said
stuff.
that it was a flare when recording a music video, and he was, like, on Chan's room just being like, so, yeah. You know, that's just how he talks about stuff that...
Yeah. I'm glad that it seems like that they're okay. And also there is so much Center Hyunjin in this music video.
That's true.
Because I feel like, not that he has taken a backseat, but he definitely hadn't spent as much time in the center in Thunderous and Maniac.
Yeah, because it was very Felix.
Right.
A lot of those, yeah.
As like in God's Menu, where Hyunjin's in the center a lot in God's Menu.
Well, I think it's the change from Kingdom. You know, when Hyunjin was on hiatus, Felix stepped up in such a big way and became like his own person in a lot of ways within the group. Not that he wasn't like an individual and unique in his own ways, but like the confidence that he gained performing and being respected at a high level on that show has followed him from that point forward. And you know, he did great things before Kingdom, but after Kingdom, it's like, and not that Hyunjin didn't come back and then do the same, you know,
right? That's
because at the time, you know, they had done the victory song at Mama, and like Hyunjin in that is like clearly he's the main visual, he's the draw, he like he is alone and doing the swishes with the swords and stuff.
So
like
cool.
Like that's like a big part of his role, is to suck people in. And obviously reaction channels and a lot of Westerners get sucked in by Felix's voice because it's deep and awesome. And so he had a lot of those parts. But now Felix gets lots of parts where he gets thrown in. He doesn't need to do a super deep voice part. Maybe he can just whisper and be beautiful in front of the screen, and poof, he's great.
Right.
Like, he doesn't have to, he's not relegated to just being the, was that his real voice guy anymore.
That's true.
And
That's
I love that. And, you know, if you're a fan and you're listening to the B-sides, he's not relegated to that in the B-sides, right?
No.
Like, he never has been. But in the title tracks, a lot of times, like, that was kind of his role, is to be like, I'm the deep voice guy and I do the deep voice. But now, you know, we got #LovesDay. We've gotten so many performances out of him that really show his talents. So yeah, that's why he's still number one for me.
Yeah, he's great.
No matter how much I get attacked by other members, and you know, like Sungmin is always climbing the ladder for me just because of his talents and his chaos.
Yeah,
like those are things I like about Lino. And I like him about Sungmin. Obviously, they're different, right? Because not that Lino has bad vocals. His vocals are incredible. But, like, it's just, man, Sungmin is just working really hard. So.
Yeah, his the way that he sings, especially when he's on his own doing solos and stuff, it's so evocative. It immediately pulls you in. Like, I get goosebumps, and you really start to like feel it in your heart, and you can tell even if you don't understand what he's saying through the tone of his voice and stuff, you really feel what he's trying to tell you he's feeling. It's really great.
Yep, he's awesome. Yeah. So Circus is cool. I love it. Enjoy Circus.
I really enjoy also the in the back where they're like, who is it? It's Bangchan, Ian, and they're all like spinning around in a circle.
It's Han is one of them, right?
I think Han too.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
really
that.
funny.
It's so fun.
Yeah, that's such a fun part. It's like, well, I feel like we had to like go back and rewatch that part a few times just to be like, what is going on? Because so much chaos breaks out at the end of the music video.
And obviously, everybody's OT16 now.
Right. Yep. OT16 all the way. We want double.
Yep.
For every music video from now on. Yeah, it was awesome. So.
It was great.
Final track that is new. Fairy Tale.
It's my favorite.
It's my favorite.
It's so good.
It's so really good. It starts off when I first turned it on and heard the first little like 10 seconds or whatever, I was like, oh my God, are they going to do a Midwest emo song? Like, is that what we're getting? We're getting Midwest emo Stray Kids. Obviously, it didn't end up being that, but like it certainly had that tone. And, you know, the lyric content, pretty close to Midwest emo.
Arguably.
Arguably pretty close. But like the actual production is more electronic and fun. It's one of those songs where it's like if you're not listening to the lyrics, it sounds like a fun kind of like upbeat song, something you might hear during like the ending theme song of, say, I don't know, Tower of God season 2. Yeah. Please bring it and bring our boys with it. But yeah, Fairy Tale would be awesome. If this was the late 90s, you would have an anime music video made with that. You know, it would be that and then Linkin Park. Yeah, but yeah, it's really good. I enjoy that song so much, even if it has sad lyrics. So.
Yeah, Han really does a good job when he writes music of the juxtaposition of like the actual beat of the music and like how kind of joyful it can sound versus like the lyrics. It's so different. It kind of reminds me of like Silent Cry.
Yeah.
In that aspect.
Yeah, Silent Cry. It's like, yeah.
You add choreo to Silent Cry and all of a sudden it's it's different.
It's a little different.
Hits you a little different.
Very different. Yeah.
But yeah, I love Fairy Tale. It's really beautiful, and I think it does a really good job of showcasing all of the different members and them that are singing. And I wish we got a music video for it.
It'd be great if we did. Even if they did just a street video. Come on, guys, give me a street video.
Street
give me
video.
Something. I want to see them while it's playing, you know?
I want to see them sing it. I like that, being able to associate like what I'm hearing in the music with some sort of visual.
So let's manifest Fairy Tale the First Take.
Oh yeah.
Let's put that out into the universe. Maybe when we go and see them, we'll jot down a sign real quick, like do please perform Fairy Tale on the first take.
Yeah,
just hold that up. We'll make a giant banner that spans our entire section so they can't miss it. No, probably not.
We're already gonna have a sign that says, "We love you so much. We made a podcast about you."
That's your plan.
That's what I want to do. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna work on it tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah. All right. Well, you do that. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep because we're recording Kingdom tomorrow. So.
I know, it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be May.
I'm really looking forward to that. I love watching Kingdom all together, and
it's so fun.
It's like, and honestly, like, it's fun that is necessary these days.
Yeah, it's good escape.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, don't need any of that real life BS.
Yeah, the only other thing I had written down, because we watched the lyric video, and it did strike me that the original songs, and maybe Fairy Tale more than others, even more than Circus, more than anything else, and it's like contrasted from like the songs like Maniac that was translated from Korean to Japanese. With those, there's a little Japanese, but they just replace a lot of things with English. But in these, it's like Fairy Tale is a decently long song, and it has a ton of Japanese.
It's almost all in Japanese.
It's almost all in Japanese. There's very few words in English.
Yeah, mostly just the chorus.
Yeah, it's really good and really cool that they're able to convey the right tone, and they all sing it so well, and it's written well. So yeah. Just wanted to take a moment to appreciate their Japanese.
Yeah,
no, very good.
I appreciate their Japanese. Do we want to share what our pulls were for our circus?
Yeah, we bought the album. We got it in. Let's see what we got. Well, first off, we got a promotional poster from CD Japan.
Yes, we sure did.
And it was...
What? I don't know what you're going to say. Yeah, it was Lino. I thought you were teasing that it was Felix.
Yeah, I was trying. Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah.
I was like, but I had no idea what you were gonna say.
Yeah, no, I was just, I just like to mess with the listeners.
You're fine.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got this giant, cool Lino poster that's his like photo card art from Circus. So.
It's the one with him in like the red half jacket thing,
which I don't like when I can see the whole thing.
No, but if
in
it's
that
just the
picture,
top,
it's pretty good.
Yeah, if it's just the top, you just are like, oh, it's a whole jacket under there.
Yeah, it just
not
looks like a
some
jacket,
weird
not like a
shawl
weird
thing.
Yeah, it's very strange. I don't know. I'm high fashion, not for me.
No.
It was not made for me. It's okay. I mean, did I watch Project Runway in the first like 5 seasons? Yes. Do I watch it now? No. Okay. Instead, I follow a boy group from Korea. Like, what about it? Anyway, yeah. What photo card did we get?
We got Changbin.
Take that, Tom, in your fucking face.
He's gonna be so jealous. I think the Japanese cards are taller.
It does look a little taller and kind of slimmer.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks nice. I like it.
Yeah, I just realized I think this photo is from when they were filming one of the jacket videos that is in here.
The jacket making,
which we haven't watched yet.
Yeah, we haven't watched the DVD on this one. I mean, we should watch it, and we will. But like, I definitely felt like, okay, like on our last episode, we watched that jacket making video for Scars. We were like, we don't know what this is going to be. And now we know what it's going to be. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. It also has a couple music videos on it. So at least there's that. And a behind the scenes of Maniac, right?
No, Scars.
Of Scars. Oh, of Scars. Right. It has the Scars music video and behind the scenes of Scars. Right.
Which I do want to watch because I love that music video so much.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I feel like we should record a Scars bonus episode. Because we'll have to start recording more bonus episodes.
We will. If we ever bring on patrons.
Yes, that's right. I mean, I guess we could still do them if nobody's listening.
I don't know that I want to. Okay, so here was my thought.
Okay.
With if we get patrons, if we're doing Patreon stuff, and we put our bonus episodes up, what I would like to do is not gatekeep too hard, you know?
Oh yeah,
like
that's fair.
To make it so that, because I never want people to not be able to hear stuff. So if we limit bonus episodes to Patreon or something, right? Then like maybe like on a delay they come to the main feed. You know what I mean? So that way, like, you still get to hear it. Like, you don't have to give us money. It's just like, it honestly will just like help us fund different stuff. Like, I would like to get Tom a better microphone.
Yeah.
Like, he has like a nice microphone for gaming, but not really for recording podcasts. Like, it's different. Like, what it needs to do is different. And so it's just, you know, this is like slightly more echoey now. Like, and to be fair, when we started episode 1, my microphone way worse. Yeah. So my audio in the first like 3 episodes is so much worse than Tom's. But because I was editing it and I could hear that, I was like, I must buy a new microphone. I need it. And here we are. Now I have 2 of these.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like, any funding we get from our fans is gonna go back into the podcast. That's the idea. But
because I mean, like, Tom needs a new mic, and, you know, buying multitudes of Stray Kids albums, which we enjoy doing, no doubt. Like,
sure,
you know, well, asking Tom to shell out, you know, $100 for a group that he has not listened to yet was a big ask at the beginning.
That was a big ask, although he did do it.
He did do it because he's wonderful.
So that's cool of him to do. Yeah, you know, it's Tom's in the Navy. We've been pretty open about that. Like, he's in the Navy. Like, they don't, you know, he's not independently wealthy. You know, that's all I'm saying. You know, so yeah, it'd be all right if people want to subscribe to Patreon.
Yeah,
it'd be cool.
There, you know, there's a poll on Patreon.
There is a poll
that you can only answer if you become a patron.
That's right. You can. There's a secret poll you can only see and answer if you're a patron. So, you know, if you need to know what that's about, it might be cool. I'm going to be knock on wood, maybe I can get it done before this episode goes out, but who knows. I want to get all of our podcasts from where they are now and make sure that they're all available through our Patreon feed as well. Just that way, like, you only have to subscribe to one place. You don't have to be subscribed to, you know, 2 different podcasts basically for our one podcast.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but that's just a little bit of work for me, but it's fine. I'm happy to do that. So
what I was also gonna say is you get, you know, a discount on our merch store.
That's right. The merch store is, we'll call it soft launch.
Yes.
Is this the launch? Us talking about it right now?
Sure.
Maybe. I don't know.
We've mentioned it.
Maybe if Tom and I talk about it, bring it up on the show or something, then on the main show, then perhaps that will be the grand opening. But Jeanette worked really hard on
so hard.
a lot of designs. So she made a bunch of these designs that are fun and funny. And then we ordered some samples, and they didn't look good.
They looked okay.
It's just that there were some really small things that were odd or off about them, and ultimately what it came down to is like the DPI resolution that was used when we made them was not like high enough, and so now Jeanette went and recreated all of those as vector graphics. So she had to learn how to make vector graphics, then do it, then set up new designs. So there's a bunch of new designs of the same essential things. There's a lot of funny ones and fun ones that are pretty relevant, but like my general rule for the most part is for all those designs, I wanted to make sure that like they were stay focused.
Yes.
You know, they all have like skazoos on them. The SKZ logo is there on a lot of them, like stuff like that. Like I wanted to make sure that if you're a stay and you're wearing this merch, it's not like just merch for our podcast. I want you to show that, because it's a Stray Kids podcast,
Right.
I wanted to show that you're a stay, not that you're a podcast listener. You know
I think the only thing that's not are the little ghosts, like the ghost.
The little ghosts are cute, so
The ghost of you and Tom talking in the microphone. That one doesn't have anything Stray Kids related on it.
Well, maybe it needs to.
Okay, you want me to edit another design?
No. It's fine. We'll leave it as is. Look, I'm open to feedback. If people see the design and they're like, yeah, it would be cooler if it had something Stray Kids related.
I would do it. I would do it for our Stray Boos.
There you go. So
I would do it.
There you go. All right. Don't do it for me. Do it for them. Do it for Mother Clarence.
I would also do it for you. It's just, I've done a lot with that. And
you have, yeah. Oh, you know what? There's no good time for me to bring this up on the main show, I think.
Oh, just bring it up now.
But I'll bring it up now. My every day, Monday through Friday, you can find me between 8 a.m. and 12 p.m. Central watching a Twitch stream. For which is NDD20, ENDY, D, the letter D, and then the number 20. And he's just a cool streamer from the UK that I enjoy his content. I don't watch any other Twitch content. His is really good. And so I've been watching his streams every day, Monday through Friday, for like 3 months now. And he's super entertaining, and he's very good at interacting and getting to know his chat. And I am signed in just as the podcast account. So He knows me as like Make a Stay Pod in his chat. And very recently he was playing Pokemon, and I had said something about Stray Kids World Tour, because we were talking about how bands will announce world tours and then not tour the world. Yeah. They'll forget that Europe exists, or Asia, or
Latin America,
Africa. I don't know. There's lots of world out there.
Yeah.
And I said, well, Stray Kids is on a world tour right now, but their only dates are Korea, Japan, and the United States. So they're in the US. They could go just a little north to Canada, and they're not going to do it.
No.
So I mentioned it, and he said he gave a ringing endorsement of our podcast. And I was like, has he listened to it, or is he just being cheeky? I don't know. But I'll take it.
Oh, that's so nice. I was really sweet when I got to listen to the clip of it. Maybe you can insert it here.
If you don't listen to Stray Kids, I have a fantastic podcast which might make you want to listen to them. It's Make a Stay Out of You, and the hosts of it are brilliant. I can't think of their names though. I definitely don't know them.
I will. Yeah, there we go. So that was it. I thought it was very kind. He's a nice guy. Yeah, that was fun. What else are we talking about? Oh my God, we've almost talked for an hour. So
no way. Are you serious?
I'm serious. We just talked about circus for an hour.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Very quickly. We're only 3 days away from driving to Fort Worth. So we got a road trip in front of us.
Yes.
We're going to be going to Fort Worth. We're going to see the concert. We're going to be there a day before. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have the entire day before the show to do whatever. I think there's a meetup for one of the Stay Discord servers. So maybe we'll go to that.
I think that meetup is the day of the concert.
The day of the concert, right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I think that there's a cup sleeve event around there too.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the day of the concert or the day before or whatever. But so maybe we'll make one. Maybe we'll not. Maybe we'll just hang out in the hotel room and play like a mystery game or something.
Yeah, you want to play.
That's the kind of stuff that we like to do.
That is true. What did we play the last time that we stayed in a hotel?
The nonary game. Right?
Is that when we beat the nonary game? Or was it corpse Party?
We beat Corpse Party a long time ago, so it couldn't have been that. I mean, it was probably maybe 999, the first Nonary game.
Oh, I think you're right. Because we had the PlayStation TV with us, and we couldn't do some of the stuff.
Right.
Because it was different.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll have a good time. We're also we're gonna have to test it out, see how it works. But we talked about maybe recording some audio from the road and while we're there, and maybe after the concert or something.
Mm-hmm.
So watch the space. Maybe we will bring. We'll pack up the microphones. We'll bring everything down with us, and record a quick after show if we can get it all to work. If not, I mean, we'll still talk about it after. We can still come home and do it. But
it would be really cool to do it right after the concert.
Well, it's fresh in your mind.
Well, all of the red light goodness and Waiting for You. I'm really excited about hearing Waiting for You live because I really love that song. Like, I like it more and more the more I listen to it. Yeah. Because it's just like a really beautiful ballad. And same thing with Your Eyes. Like, I don't think we talked about this when we were talking about the music
song
video. That the song itself is beautiful.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like basically replaced 24 to 25 as my favorite like ballad. Where it's like so swoony and sweet and makes me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside.
It's nice. It's a nice song. If you turn off the video, you can pay attention to the song and really enjoy it.
I mean, okay, I think the first time I watched the music video, I couldn't hear any of the music. I was so distracted by the visual.
That's right.
By the time the music video ended, I was like, I have no idea what the song sounds like. So I had to like turn off the screen and put my phone like 5 feet away from me and just listen with my AirPods in and be like, okay, I can hear the song now. This is okay.
Well, it's good. Yeah. So, hey, Circus, enjoy it. Stream it, watch it on YouTube, do all the things. I mean, the unfortunate thing is that for whatever reason, Division 1 for JYP Entertainment just like and I don't know if this is like, is this a Japan bias or is this a JYP bias? But the Stray Kids Japan channel just never uploads English subtitles, even though their main channel does. So
I think it's just because they're like, this is specifically for Japan, not for international fans.
Meanwhile, here we are buying the album, importing it. Okay, international fans are streaming it on YouTube. International fans are streaming it on Apple Music. I'm just saying, like, we're doing work. Okay.
Yeah. Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they also got the prettier like tour color. Like for Maniac, it's like that really electric blue. It's beautiful.
It is a cool color. We just get straight up green, which is fine.
Which is okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I haven't decided whether or not I want to get the actual tour merch.
I know.
It's expensive.
It is. It's like $45
for like a t-shirt.
One t-shirt. At least if we spend $45 on this Kazoo store, we get a stuffy.
Right.
I can like have on my little nightstand and they're so cute.
Yeah, so there are like advantages, like but I don't know, it's just kind of weird that's the way that they're going about it, you know. And so there are some unique designs that look kind of like graffiti and stuff, which I like those.
Yeah,
if I'm gonna, because like when they did the pre-order store, they didn't have those, and the only ones they had, it's just literally like a blank black shirt that just says Maniac on the front, just on one side of it. And so I'm just like, do something unique, like Stray Kidsy. Give me the compass from the Nachimbong, you know, like give me that. Like,
they should have put like the Shrek outlines.
Yes, give me the Shrek outlines. I would love it. Are you kidding? Of course.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, anyway,
that's fun.
All right, well, we have been recording for a long time. I'm glad we had a good time here, but we're going to have to call it. It's late. We got to go to bed.
You're right.
Kids are going to wake up eventually.
Yep.
And, but hey, you know, like, we'll keep doing these. It'll be fun.
It's better now that I have a mic.
It is better. Yeah, we don't have to share a mic anymore.
Yeah, we don't have to like
So
be
the
like
audio
3
should be
inches
a lot
from
better.
each other.
It's going to be a lot better. All right. Well, thanks for listening, everyone, and coming along with us. And we'll talk to you about the tour soon.
And maybe see you.
Oh, that's true. Some of you, we're going to see you up in Fort Worth. Don't be a stranger.
Be a stranger.
Be a stranger. Well, I mean, like, no,
Don't
it's
be a
fine. Don't be a
stranger.
stranger. Yeah. Just, we're fine. It's fine.
It
Don't worry
will be
about
fine.
It's going to be fine. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.